What's up, fellow shooters? Welcome to Sunday church service. Today we are praising our God. We're reviewing the Hi-Point 380. It's my only 380 pistol, so at the range you'll see I did have a couple of different ones. Those are rent guns from my range. We compared it to a Ruger LCP Max 380 and the Glock 42 380. You'll get to see that in the video. We'll see how they all perform. Is Hi-Point going to be better than Glock? I don't know. You'll have to watch to find out. But before we get there, make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment down below any other videos you want to see. As always, give a thumbs up on this video. Please comment any other videos you want to see. I need video ideas constantly. We are also going to be uploading every Sunday from here on out, and I will be trying to post shorts during the week. Those will be kind of random, but keep an eye out, turn that notification bell on so you see them. Other than that, let's get into the range footage. What's up, guys? So this is the first magazine on the Hi-Point. I get through 2 rounds here and then had a failure to feed. Not too bad of a jam. Now, I could have just racked this real quick and threw that round that wasn't feeding out and let the next one feed, but ammo is expensive and I wasn't trying to waste any shots. So you're going to see me talking a lot in this video. The range was way too loud. There was a lot of people shooting and talking, so that's why we're doing a voiceover here. But you'll see same thing, same exact malfunction happened again. Got that cleared. And then I believe it shoots the rest of the mag here. Yeah, it does. So it shoots 4 rounds consecutively, which is the first time it did more than 2, so I was pretty happy about it. So these are the sights on the gun. I bought this from a pawn shop. So those rear sights were either sheared off. I don't know exactly what happened there, but you can see that the gun got my hands extremely dirty. It wasn't clean. I didn't clean it or do anything. I went straight from the pawn shop to here. Now this is the Ruger 380 Max LCP, I believe. And you'll see it gets through all of its rounds, went through the full mag, no issues. Same ammo as the Hi-Point. I'm actually thinking about picking one of those up. It's a pretty nice gun for 380. This is another mag through the Hi-Point, and I had some more malfunctions. Had to jack with it a decent amount. Let's see how it does here. 2, 3. So it got through the rest of the mag, no problem. Overall, it wasn't shooting terrible. I didn't like it, obviously, but I didn't hate it either. Now here I'm explaining the recoil impulse and what I think was happening and what was causing those jams. So I was limp wristing it a lot, and that I feel like was causing some of the jams. And I was limp wristing it because I've never really shot a blowback action pistol before, and I think I was causing a lot of the jams. This time, same thing. It was having a very similar jam pretty much every time. I still don't know if it was me, ammo, whatever the case, but it ends up shooting. It locked back every time. I didn't have any problems with that. Now this is a Glock 42 380. Now you'll see here, shoots the first one. Let's see what happened here. Failure to eject. It didn't eject the bullet casing. Everything else, everything that was going through my mind right now, at this very moment, I was like, what the hell? Why is Glock worse than Hi-Point? So we had a stovetop and it tried to feed the next bullet. It obviously didn't have enough time to get that empty casing out of the gun. And then that one also failure to eject. And then that was a you can see me laughing because I couldn't believe the fact that I was having this many problems with the Glock over the hipoint. So loading that up, it did have light primer strikes a lot, which I think is what you're about to see on the next Glock shooting. But we're moving on to the high point here. What me and him are talking about is the fact that I'm loading the 2 rounds that didn't work in the Glock, and I put them in the high point. So I got jammed on the first one. I cleared it. And it shot the second one. So, in reality, it shot the 2 rounds that the Glock could not. Now, does that mean high point's better than Glock? I have no idea. But this is what happened. This is me realizing, and the range officer ended up coming over. He thought it was hilarious. He was telling me, he's like, High Point's probably going to use this video for advertisement because the Glock was having so many issues. We were all kind of shocked about it. Now, 380 is a kind of a finicky round. It doesn't. I've seen it's kind of like same thing with 22. 22 is also finicky, and it has a decent amount of problems. So I ended up having a multiple. That's 2 now. So that's 2. I flinched really hard because I wasn't expecting it to shoot that bullet. These 2. So that's at least 2 or 3 light primer strikes now. As another one. I was having a bunch of issues. I was telling my buddy, I can't believe this is happening, So cleared it, and I think I show you the light primer strike here. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm telling the range officer. He was wondering what was going on, and he thought there was an issue with the gun, but I think it was just ammo. So we got another mag here. And it shot the 3 rounds in a row, so it wasn't too bad. I was feeling a little bit better about the Glock at that point. Now, we are switching boxes of ammo here. Now, this is where it gets kind of interesting. The ammo I was using, it was from the same manufacturer. So I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I didn't think anything of it. I thought we were going to have the same amount of issues. But you'll see here, the Glock, I think I'm loading the Glock mag. No, I'm sorry. I'm loading the high point mag. The high point mag, I loaded up. We've got 7 rounds in the mag. I didn't know how much it holds. It said 8, but I was able to load 9, so I was a little worried, so I just loaded 7. But you'll see here with the new ammo, that high point performed like a gun is supposed to. It shot every round. You can see the excitement on my face when it happened. And I was saying, I said, okay, I guess high point's better than Glock. But I did end up giving it another chance here to kind of redeem itself, because I didn't think it was the ammo at this point yet. So I'm talking a lot here. The range officer couldn't believe that I got through the entire magazine with no malfunctions, so he thought that was pretty funny. I really wish y'all could hear some of the audio, because some of the stuff happened and it was pretty funny, but it was so freaking loud, and there were gunshots over our voices. Some of the stuff you wouldn't be able to hear. This is me thinking possibly the ammo was causing it, and I think this part kind of confirms it. The Glock shoots all the rounds, no problems, ejects everything. So I chalked it up to an ammo issue. It got through every single one. But with that being said, the hipoint did shoot the bad ammo better. So shitty gun shooting shitty ammo the best. Kind of funny. So this right here, you see the silver in the where the primer, I'm sorry. Then right here it looks more like brass. So it had different primers in this other box, and I'm assuming it had better primers, and that's why it ended up performing better in both guns. So that's another thing to note. Make sure you're paying attention to your ammo. Really cheap ammo tends to cause issues. That's 22, everything, 9 mil. You can get bad ammo in any caliber and can make any gun perform badly. Here, I just wanted to get, I took the two shitty ammo and put them in the hipoint to see how it would shoot it. And then I took the two good ammo and put it in the Glock, and it shot those fine as well. So, overall, I'm not going to say hipoint's better than Glock, but I do want to say they are the same. They performed all the way through about the same. So if that doesn't say something about hipoint and the price of their firearms, I don't know what does. Let's finish off with the conclusion. Alright, so as you can see, the gun performed way better than I expected. I thought we were going to have nothing but problems. Even at the beginning of the range footage, when you saw that first jam, I thought it was going to be that way the entire time, and it ended up, once we got better ammo in the gun, it performed really well. I shot 2 to 3 full mags out of this thing with no issues at all. I would say that's a win, especially for the price range that this gun is in. Like I said, I got this at a pawn shop for $99.99, just under $100. You know, some budgets don't allow for you to afford a gun like a Glock or a P365 380 or a Ruger like you saw in the video. While the Ruger was an amazing gun, I mean, that gun even shot the shitty ammo, and I will definitely probably be picking one of those up in the near future. But if your budget doesn't allow for you to get something like that, you know, you're going to be anywhere from $300 to $500 on any of those guns. The hipoint, you can get a hipoint brand new for less than $200. It is a very cheap way to defend yourself, and I think that's really important. And I do like what hipoint is doing. Is it the best looking gun? No. Is it the best trigger? No. Does it feel good in the hand? Absolutely fucking not. It's heavy, it's bulky, but if you got to defend yourself, you're not going to care about any of that shit. You need to defend yourself. I think the hipoint can do that. I really do. Now, if you have a budget for a $300 to $500 pistol, do not buy it. There's no point. Buy a Ruger. It's going to shoot all of your 380 rounds. I didn't have a single issue with the Ruger when we were in there. I didn't get that many shots through it just because it's a rent gun and I wanted to try a bunch of different stuff. And I really wanted to compare it to the Glock because I've heard about some issues with Glock. And I think the fact that you can get a hipoint for like way less of the cost of a Glock, and Glock has this big reputation and big name, and they're known for their reliability. If you saw in the video with the bad ammo, that did not look very reliable to me. I mean, at least the hipoint was strong enough to shoot through those thicker primers, which is what I'm assuming is the issue with the ammo. I'm not an ammo expert, but with that being said, if your budget doesn't allow for the higher guns, go get you a hipoint. Defend yourself. It's not the best gun in the world, but it goes bang, and it's better than a knife. So other than that, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you want to see down below in the comments section. I need ideas for videos. I've got a few. I also will be posting every single Sunday, so make sure you're here for that. I will be posting some shorts during the week, so keep an eye out on those. Those will be kind of random. Other than that, y'all have a great morning, great evening, wherever you're at. Have a great one. Thanks.